Looks like we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. I would first like to point out that no, we are not late. I set a time for 11 o'clock, and I started just before 11 turned into 11:01. So fight me. Yeah. It's been a long week, and I was half and half of whether to do this one since I'd published the video so late, because as I said, long week, and so I ended up working later than I would have hoped and only finished about 7 o'clock today. Thankfully, it's an enjoy. I liked the video. It was fucking stupid, but that's kind of what I do. Anyway, how are we doing today, folks? And how are you doing?
I need my glasses.
She is just so organized. It's fantastic. Just as I was about to start this, the alarm went off for her pill, and she was like, "Oh yeah, pill." But yeah, this week been doing lots of paperwork. Paperwork is always fun, and this particular type of paperwork was the kind where you end up owing people lots of money for it. So that's always nice. Not 100% sure how much I'm going to owe yet. I have some calculations to wait for, but it's not going to be an insignificant amount of money. In fact, it could be quite a fucking lot, but you know, them's the breaks. That's what doing a business on your own is all about. And it's owed to the government. So if it's a lot, then I can just tell them to fucking, you can have £5 a week, and I'll be paying you back for the next 20 fucking years, or whatever. Did I cure cancer with happy thoughts yet? No, but if happy thoughts could do, as someone suggested, I would just turn it into cold hard cash, even if it was my own body in somehow. Good thing in that fake pound Monopoly money. The good thing it's in that fake pound Monopoly money.
I think you will find our money came first.
They can't make you pregnant yet. You mean with thoughts? I mean, it'd be quite an achievement to make me pregnant anyway. Although I do sometimes look it. So there's always that. But yeah, so fuck it. I am one of these people. I cannot stand filling in forms. I mean, mostly I've got these particular ones down pat, but I just have lowered the amount of forms that I have to fill in over the course of some time. But I still fucking hate doing it. The next one is to fill in a shitload of.
I think only crazy people go, "Yay, paperwork!"
I don't know. I don't know if I've said it before on the stream or not, but like I've never been able to function in anything where there's lots and lots and lots of paperwork. Oh, hey, Tailed. You missed the start by like seconds, mate.
Don't worry, you don't miss all. Even if you come half an hour in, you haven't missed anything.
Yeah, even if you miss it, you haven't missed anything. I don't want to go into exactly what it was, but it's basically to do with owing money to the government. There's multiple forms that I have to do involved in that. The next one I have to do is the fucking working tax credits for families shit. So that's going to be fun to fill in, and I'm probably going to owe them money as well. It's what happens when you've had a year of earning more money than you've earned before, is that anything before that, where, you know, we received an amount of help from the government, and now we don't need that help anymore, but some of it will probably have to be paid back. How much that is, who the fuck knows? But hey, thing is, I'm perfectly happy to do it because I am so fucking happy not to need it more than anything. And we have a little bit of savings on the back burner, but it's waiting until to find out exactly how much we do owe. And like I said, it could be a lot. By government, do I mean the EU? No, I do not. We, even as a part of the EU, we don't pay anything to the EU as private citizens. We pay our government, and then that gets paid to when basically our government used to or did or whatever just gave a big chunk of the money to the EU, however often, but they had to collect it themselves, essentially. Do we have a house yet? Yes, mate. We are back in the house. We've been back in the house for 2 weeks.
More than that.
Is it a little bit more than that? It's not been a month yet.
No, I think it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but yeah, we're back in the house. Thank fucking Christ. Still not 100% sorted out because every job. I think part of it is I keep doing the big jobs that I didn't bother doing when we lived here properly before. We were in the process of doing, but you know, when you've got all this shit to put away and you're like, well, I need to get rid of all this other stuff, so I'm just going to throw it away anyway. But yeah.
When is your next video? Next week?
Next video. I mean, one has just come out like 3 hours ago. If you haven't watched that, watch that. If you want another video, I don't know, start making them. Sweet. Sorry, I've been really busy. I'm out of the loop. No worries, mate. But yeah, it's been good. Just.
Did you find yourself a nice desk?
Yes, I did. I ended up getting not just a desk, but a set of shelves to go behind it, which is extended. I had this the desk I had before was this really, really sort of deep. Is that what you call it? The distance between you and the wall was quite long, but it was also quite thin. And there wasn't a lot of space on that desk, usable space. So what I've ended up doing is replacing it with a much shorter desk, but putting some shelves behind it. But that has jutted it out an extra 15 centimeters, which feels absolutely enormous. And both the because I got a new screen while I was at the firehouse, and so I've replaced my setup. My main screen is now my side screen, and this bigger screen is now my main screen, and that takes up a lot more space, which basically gives me a little wall I can put between myself and Mrs. Sick, who sits next to me.
It looks like he's trying to hack the system now.
I always looked a bit like I was trying to hack the system.
No, but
it's
now
just
it really
now
looks
bigger.
like it.
Yeah, but fucking, it's great. No, I don't support UKIP. I mean, who does really? No one. I don't support anybody who has an established party because fuck them all. I need shelves behind my desk. Yes, you do, Dark Scott. Shelves behind your desk are fucking great. It saves on the mess, because behind it before there was just like wires sort of stuffed between bars and shit, and now they're all on their shelves. They're still messy, but they don't look half as bad. It's fucking great. But yeah, as soon as I've stopped having fucking important jobs to do and finish the house, I am going to finally, and I guess once we find out exactly how much money we owe and where we fucking stand with that, but I'm going to finally start fucking buying my outfit stuff for the sick outfit, because I've been trying to get more skits into the videos, and I need excuses.
Nobody wants to see your pasty hands anymore.
Yeah, you don't like that shit. Horrible. That outfit is sick, bro. What? We're in the comments arguing about Dankula and Sargon, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't care. More mayo, yes. Shining up a nice helmet with mayonnaise. It's the only way to get that sort of greasy texture that everybody likes.
Eggy smell.
I'll tell you something I did do this week, and if you want to try and check it out, I can't fucking remember the name of it.
Well, that helps.
I might have to look it up. But fella called Brainy Beaver and someone else's who name that I can't even words right now, whose name I can't recall off the top of my head. That's what I was trying to say. They do a podcast called something like Off the Topic or Way Off Topic podcast or something like that, and they watched one of my videos during it, and it was one of the most surreal things.
Is it like meta viewing?
Well, I've seen one other thing of someone that I like isn't related to me or like an IRL friend. Like I've seen people watch my videos, and it's weird because you're there, so they don't really say anything. But I've only seen one other thing, which was I think it was Jeff Holiday and Nick, Wizard of Cause. They do the YouTube Saints, and they watched a bit of one of my videos, and Jeff loves me, which is really weird. He was cacking his pants laughing, and Nick's a little bit more reserved than he is. So you couldn't tell whether he liked it or hated it, but whatever. But that was weird. But then just having two guys who I've talked to a little bit, but I don't know them, personally. But they went through the whole video, and just listening to them just have a sort of pally commentary on one of my videos was fucking surreal. It was so fucking weird. It was cool. I liked it. There's certainly an amount of ego stroke that goes into that kind of thing. It's just like they really, really liked it, and they're laughing at my jokes and missing some of them, which annoyed me. Some of them that I really like, and they're like completely missed them, so that upset me. But no, it was really cool, and yeah, I couldn't tell you whether the podcast was good or not because at that point I was too biased and invested in it. But if you want to check it out, I'll endeavor to like share it on Twitter or something. If I forget to do that before the end of the thing and you want to watch it, just send me a message on Twitter reminding me, call me a fucking idiot. But yeah, I mean, it was odd. I would have listened to the thing earlier this week, but those of you who were here last week are aware that one of our kids was sick, or poorly, or vomitous, not sick, but
both of them were.
Well, up until that point, only one of them had been, and then the next day, another one had been,
and then it was your turn.
Well, the next day, another one was sick in the bed. They both managed to just throw up in the worst fucking places. It was just, I am not a person who deals with sick very well. Like, Mrs. Sick just, like she's like, oh, why are you overreacting to this? And it's like, spiders. It's like, oh, I see. It's like, I don't fucking like sick. I'll deal with it. I'll clean it. But I will fucking bitch. I will bitch and moan and just, oh, yeah. John Nay, the USSR now. I mean, it doesn't exist anymore, but okay. Why does the name keep, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so after 2 days of digging through child vomit, I got the same sickness, and fucking hell, it was horrendous. They were sort of lucky in that they got sick at night, so they got to sleep through it, and then they were up in the morning and they were pretty okay. But I was
quite resilient though anyway. Even when they do get ill, they seem to be chipper.
Yeah, well, I got hit with it in the morning, and it was just fucking brutal. Had to, well, they'd both been sick and stuff, so we had to sort of knock school on the head for a day, because the school's like, if they throw up, got to give them like 2 days to recover so they don't spread anything. But there was no fucking chance I was taking them to school anyway, because I couldn't fucking move. I tried to leave the house, because we needed food. We'd run out of anything anything you could have when you were ill. We needed soup, is what I'm saying. We needed soup, a lot of soup. We've got shitloads of soup now, and we don't even really need it anymore.
Soup from the soup store.
Yeah, I need soup. But yeah, every time I tried to leave the house, my body just fucking noped me. Either it was vomit or it was the other end. And it was fucking beyond frustrating. And by the time I'd run out, to put it nicely, by the time I'd run out of anything to go, I was so achy and sort of destroyed that I could barely move, and you ended up doing it. Yeah. And then you were sick like 2 days later.
Yeah, I always have a delay.
Yeah, I mean, thank Christ, because I seriously, what I should have done is order some fucking, what I meant to do. Like, I woke up in the morning and said, oh, I feel like shit. I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. I'll just go out and buy some stuff.
You fool! You should always have emergency soup.
Well, we did have soup, but it was very old.
We don't really eat tinned things often.
No, we're not much of a tinned people. And if we are eating something tinned, we usually buy it. I want beans on toast this day, and then we buy it and then we eat it. Because we live, one of the problems, quote unquote, is that we live ridiculously close to a supermarket. It's like a 3-minute walk for me. And so there's very little point in buying large amounts of food. We don't do a big shop. You know, we never buy hundreds of pounds worth of groceries.
If you ever do befriend us and come over and raid our fridge, you will find nothing apart from maybe copious amounts of Pepsi Max, because we do drink that a lot.
Yeah. Well, I ended up buying 2 little crates of it because it was £5.
Thank you, Larry.
I don't know what Postmates is about, but yeah.
I like your picture.
Beans and tinned fish are the only things I keep in the house. By tinned fish, do you mean tuna? Because good lad, I love tuna. Tuna sandwiches are my shit. Literally, no. But yeah, so we never really have an overstock of food, and also because our freezer is dead and we haven't replaced it yet, we didn't have any frozen food. So yeah, we were basically boned by the fact of 24-hour bugs. But that one was particularly harsh. I don't know how hard it hit you. It hit you reasonably hard, but
oh no, the puking didn't affect me that badly. It was more the aching. I felt like everything, anytime I slightly moved, it was like horrendous pain.
But then the next day I was absolutely fine. I was super fucking worried because, like I said, I had the fucking paperwork to fill in, which I hadn't done at that point. And I was like, that is what I wanted to do on that day. And I couldn't fucking move. I couldn't fucking leave the house. I couldn't do shit. So I ended up doing it at the last minute.
What the fuck are you putting tuna with onions for, you weirdo?
Tuna mix, mayo and capers. Tuna, mayo, and possibly sweet corn, or tuna mayo and cucumber slices. That's fucking lush.
Yeah, that's about my limit, to be honest. I don't really eat a lot of fish.
I mean, tuna goes well with diced onions if you're making like a tuna pasta bake. But other than that,
I'm not even a big fan of that. I don't really like fish. That's what it is.
I hate shopping. Get an Amazon Prime Now account, then you don't have to leave the house. It's fucking great. And sometimes it's cheaper to buy. Like if you get the deals, it can be significantly cheaper to buy a lot of stuff from there, and you don't even have to fucking leave the house. It's fucking awesome, and it arrives in like 3 hours' time. It's one of my favorite things in the world is Amazon Prime Now, even if Amazon is basically evil. No sprats for Mrs. Sick. Got it. What's a sprat?
I don't know.
They sell tuna with onions in the can.
No.
Oh,
Wrong. Just totally wrong. Not allowed. Avoid.
I always forget about that. I don't know if the sound cuts out when the... Do you know what? I'm going to have to turn a feature off. Or at least set it to 2 fucking hours. Last time we were streaming, fucking... the screen keeps going black. And every single time I freak out a little bit. Power options. Let's do an exciting exploration into the power options menu. Oh, fuck. This is why I hate Windows 10. Because every, 6 months, they change how the fucking features work. I'm plugged in. Turn it off never. There you go. Now shut the fuck up. Right, I'm desperate for a piss. Keep them entertained, darling.
What?
With your big titties. Just wave them in front of the microphone. It'll be fine.
Asthma.
Asthma.
Go on in chat, entertain me, because I can't be as entertaining you. Tell me something special. Ooh. Oh, he's been drinking for a while. Yeah, gravy. You get gravies because you're a whiskey member. After 20 minutes, you're ready to go. Yeah, I think it's because he's been drinking, and it just goes right through him. He's having Buffalo Trace. That's quite nice, that one. I wish my cat would lay on me. She hates me. The only time she ever comes near me is if Sick's not around. I feel like second best. How tall am I? I am 5'3".
5 foot short. And I am literally a foot taller. Is that right?
Spratzer, herring, or no, not sardines. No.
Oh no, Mrs. Sick, you can't stand most types of fish.
No,
you can tolerate tuna mayo.
Just. And that took me ages because I went off mayo when I was pregnant.
Fish and chips, as long as it's not a particularly flavourful fish.
Yeah.
But any strong fish, you can't.
No, otherwise I just don't bother.
Me, I love some tasty fish.
It's probably why I just stick to chicken a lot of the time.
I like kippers. Haven't had them in fucking years.
My granddad used to eat those.
I bet they stink. It's
yeah,
great.
They did. They were horrible.
But it's not like that. I can't remember which country it is. But they have that tin that you're not allowed to have in apartments.
Mrs. Sick is the same height as my daughter. Oh, that's nice to know. And the same height as a child.
They might not be a child. They might just be a grown-up who is a daughter of someone. You know that happens, right?
No, it doesn't count. No.
I'm 6'3" lying down. Wow, that's just unfair.
Dark Scott, no. Calamari, no.
Oh man, I love calamari. Oh, I haven't had it in
I am not.
So much fish stuff I haven't had in years because this fucking dipshit.
I am not.
Can't stand the smell.
I am not the child. I am not a child of the sea. No.
That's the other one. I hardly eat oranges anymore as well because they set her asthma off. The amount of shit I've given up for you that I really like because you're food. Basically broken and you don't like fish.
Chinese food.
Yeah, Chinese food. I don't know. It's nothing but fucking curries.
I like curries.
I managed to reintroduce
spicy food.
I managed to Yeah, I know you like spicy food. That's what I can have is curries. I managed.
See, that's more my speed. Fried egg sandwich with tomato sauce on it. That's great.
I mean, I wouldn't put. I don't like putting tomato ketchup on these sorts of things. I don't get it. So I like. I
think it's an addiction, to be honest. Because I had ketchup when I was a kid.
You're addicted to ketchup. Can't help
my mum made a lot of dishes that I just weren't a big fan of because they weren't spicy a lot of the time. So I used to just spice it up with ketchup. She's like, oh, I've made this beautiful fish pie. It's amazing. Ketchup everywhere there.
Well, it's not spicing it up, it's more hiding whatever the flavour you don't like
that's
is.
basically it. Otherwise, I don't eat, so I have to eat that. So I just covered it in ketchup.
I love a good fish pie. Oh, fisherman's pie is really good. Fucking hell. Mrs. Sick is Dave Lister confirmed. That is not inaccurate. Nothing but curry and
Curry and ketchup.
curry ketchup. If she drank lager, then that would be a fact. But
No, I went off that when I was pregnant.
I mean, to be fair, it's a scientific fact that no one on earth actually likes lager.
Well, like, the thing is, like when we're going out, and I'll walk as we're walking towards the pub, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll have a beer this time, yeah. And then I'll get inside and I can smell it. Nope.
Nope. One of my friends, when she was pregnant, had sort of the opposite effect. You went right off lager, and she said she was walking home one day, and she walked just like not even past the pub. She didn't walk outside it. She was like round the corner from it, and she could taste the beer, and she was salivating. She was like, "Oh my fucking god!" Bah! Just something about it. I mean, that's pregnancy for you. You get
Oh, my cravings were more
as long as you don't get piker.
Textual cravings I had. Do you remember?
Yeah, she used to eat she gritty things were what you're
things
into.
So cookie crumbles, coffee granules, and I used to grind up paracetamol in my mouth to taste the grittiness.
One of the things I ended up doing for ice cream was also a big one. So I ended up giving her coffee grounds on as a sprinkle on ice cream.
Oh my God, that was really nice.
Yeah, she fucking loved that. That was one of my moments of genius. What the fuck? Why are there more dislikes than likes? Because people like to dislike me for some reason.
It's a terrible stream.
I mean, it is a terrible stream, but you have to be arsehole. Wow. Oh well, whatever. And a nice piping hot gazpacho soup. Do you get that?
No.
Gazpacho soup is served cold.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and it's also a Red Dwarf reference. I'm assuming that it's a Red Dwarf reference in this case. Why not just use sprinkles as sprinkles?
Why didn't I get sprinkles?
Because you wanted coffee.
And sprinkles were expensive and we were really poor back then.
I don't know. I don't think sprinkles are that expensive. Probably not.
For what you get for it.
Probably not as expensive as coffee.
Yeah, but it's like 2-3 quid, isn't it, for one of those tiny little tubes?
It depends on the sprinkles, I guess.
Yeah, but you get a massive jar of coffee granules for hardly anything.
Larry Townsend really likes the stream. Larry's my kind of people. He's definitely terrible. It's not usually this bad, though, for dislikes during stream. No, it's not. Obviously, either that or some people have turned up and like, what the fuck is this shit? It's just talking about sprinkles. It's like, yeah, it's not for you. Go away. The Dutch like sprinkles and caravanning. My grandparents like caravanning.
Yeah,
that was
mine
always...
do. Maybe it's an old thing.
And the other one, something that used to be an old thing when I was a kid, but doesn't seem to be as much of a stereotype anymore, is owning a oh fuck, what is the brand of car? A Volvo Estate. That was an old person thing to do when I was a kid, and it's not something I've heard in fucking years. I think Volvo, I don't know, does Volvo even exist anymore? But I don't know.
I don't really see them around anymore.
I can't say, I can't remember the last time I saw a Volvo, but I don't know a lot about cars, so I wouldn't keep up with that kind of shit. But that sounds very fucking familiar. Does a 240 Estate? But yeah, my granddad. But the thing is, as I grow up, like if I ever do start driving, an Estate is really fucking appealing because you've got all that boot space. Without having like an unwieldy fucking ridiculously tall car.
I'm terrified of driving, so that's not going to happen.
Yes.
Unless we get a teeny tiny car.
Volvos are pretty common. They just don't look like boxes on wheels anymore. Yes, it was so fucking square. It was just a cube. Cube with wheels on top. Oh, it's basically owned by Ford, so yeah, okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't have mentioned cars. Now all the people who know anything more about cars, like all I can tell you is that my favorite car is a 360 Ferrari 360 Spider, the one with the engine that you can see through a glass panel, because that shit is sexy as fuck.
Do you remember what mine is?
Yours is a Jaguar. Almost. There's a specific Jaguar?
Yeah. It's because one of my neighbours had it when I was a kid, and I thought it was the most beautiful car I've ever seen. I never thought a car was beautiful until I saw that.
It's like an S-Type, or is it like an XK8 or something?
Hey, you got it!
Oh, okay.
Jaguar XK8. Apparently, they're really shit to drive, though.
Oh, most fucking sports cars, they're not really designed to drive like as a daily driver.
You're supposed to look at it. You're not supposed to drive it. It's an art piece.
But yeah, I think it was.
But then again, I like Mustangs as well. So
a knight needs a car with a horse on the hood. Very true. Flat odds are wrong. The Earth is a bowl. Yeah, that is true. That's a fact.
Otherwise, all the water would fall out.
Exactly. Where's the water going to go? If it's a ball, the water's just going to fall down and off of it because that's how gravity works, retard.
If it's a flat plane, all the water will fall off of it.
Exactly. So it must be a bowl shape. My other car is a Starbug. Oh, don't. The fucking car bug is from the specials, and they were fucking hot garbage. I hated those so much. I enjoyed Red Dwarf up until about season 7.
Apparently, I'm a secret American.
Why is that?
And I pretend to have a Northern accent.
Northern. You are from Northern. Can I have a Lagonda V12? I don't know what that is. Stop saying words.
That sounds like a boat.
Yeah, it does actually. Can I have a boat? I wouldn't mind having a boat. When I was talking to one of the kids, and I can't remember what it is she said to me, but essentially it got round to she was talking about like living on a boat, and she thought it was this clever thing she'd made up.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, actually, there are some boats with like that are like houses, and some boats are like hotels. And she was like, ooh, shit's real. She didn't say that, obviously, but
did she keep coming in giving you animal facts?
No. But
Mummy, manatees are friendly.
But it was.
Are they? And then she walks off.
It was that child. Yeah.
She's going to be a font of knowledge when she grows up.
One of those people that just gives you random facts about fucking donkeys or something. Can we play forever and ever and ever? Unfortunately, as they grow older.
Speaking of cars, tell them what happened with the taxi. That was an interesting story.
Oh, yeah. On my way back from sorting out the paperwork, I grabbed a cab because I wasn't getting the fucking bus.
Peasant wagon.
Yeah. And I got in, and the guy's like, where you go? No. I told him where I was going, and I went round a corner, and they said, which way do you want to go? But he said it, which way do you want to go, mate? And I was like, blah, blah, blah. I just thought it was a momentary thing. And then he said something else, and using the same voice, there's this whispery voice. I was like, you got a cold, mate? And he's like, sort of. And ended up chatting with him. It turns out he had, he doesn't, like, they don't know why it happened, but gradually over time, he just completely lost his voice until the point where he can only whisper. And there's something like 50 people in the country with this condition. It's so fucking rare, and it's absolutely baffling. He ultimately he's become sort of quite philosophical about it, and he's met some of the other people who have it. One person who had it and it's gone away, so that gives him some hope. One of the things I did notice, and he had said, is that when he laughs, that it sort of comes back, and he'd like said, I said a small joke, and he went, haha, yeah, that, and it like he spoke, but in a laughy, jovial tone, and I was like, that's so fucking weird. So, and then my only piece of advice was, gotta fill your life with laughter then. But one of the things he said now, where we live, almost every single taxi driver is Muslim. It's just kind of a thing. And this guy very much obviously was. Doesn't say anything about him, but the one thing that he said to me that just, he said, yeah, I went to see my imam and asked what they could do to help. And the imam said, oh, well, there'll be something in the scriptures because everything in the Quran is everything you need to know is in the Quran. It's just whether or not I have the understanding to understand it, to give you back that information. And I was just like, that's fucking stupid. Didn't say out loud, but in the fedora in the back of my head was screaming about how fucking idiotic that concept was. Now, of course, a book from fucking a zillion years ago doesn't have anything about a medical condition that I wanted to ask him, what does it say about taxis? just what does it say about a V8 engine? It just, it really fucking bugged me. But other than that, really lovely guy, and I really fell for him. So I fell in love with him. I loved his whispery voice. Yeah, that's not woo at all. Yeah, I mean, it's all woo, isn't it?
I want that on a shirt. It's all woo.
It's all woo. Ultimately, everything you believe is woo. You're not real. You're just a fucking simulation.
You're a dream within a dream.
So sick and that taxi driver, love forever. Next week there'll be no Mrs. Sick. There'll just be a guy going, "You all right, guys? How you doing?" Yeah. I ended up giving him, because he essentially, quote unquote, kept me entertained on the whole car ride. He told me basically the whole thing, and I did ask, and yeah, I think part of it for him was, one of the things he said, the woman who had gained her voice back had told him that when she had started off getting very self-conscious about it and worrying what people would think, so she would avoid talking because, some people are cunts, basically. They'll be like, what's wrong with you, blah blah blah. Not there are a lot of people who aren't very understanding, which is such a shame. It's like, it's so hard not to be a genuine piece of shit.
Taxi whisperer.
The taxi whisperer. Oh my fucking god. That's awful. Jesus. Anyway, she before she started getting better, she one day just said, fuck it, I'm just going to talk like normal. And I think maybe, I'm not sure, I only met the man for a good 10 minutes of my life, but left an impact, obviously. But yeah, I think he wanted to talk. Like, it was something that he was quite knowledgeable on. It's something that had happened. It was a thing that was easy to talk about for him, and he wanted to keep talking, keep sort of re-educating his body, I think. Fake asthma taxi with cystic. Yeah.
I think one of the things, though, if you've got a condition, and if people strike up a conversation about having an awareness, spreading awareness of it, because it's so rare as well.
I think that's a lot of it. Like, I felt like a twat because it seemed like quite a lot of hard work for him to talk, which is why I gave him a decent tip. But so sick. Is it true that you play the drums and sing vocals on your theme music? You're like the Phil Collins of comical commentary. No, it is not true that I do either of those things. The music is played and sung by the same person, which is Byro, or Byro of Galactic Bubble Productions. Fucking quality dude. But no, I mean, I want to say I can sing. I have the capability to do singing. I don't know how well. Sometimes with the right thing, it sounds great. And most of the time, I just fucking hate the sound of me singing with a passion. I think it's because people really do enjoy when...
I don't know, when you're fucking about and you start singing just because either you want to annoy me or you're singing because you keep trying to keep yourself distracted, it does sound good. But then...
when I try to sing, it's terrible.
Yeah, when you become self-conscious of it, I think that's when it gets you.
Yeah, and because of that, and because of how much people do really enjoy shitting on someone when they sing, even if they're reasonably good. I've never understood why, but it's why I don't do karaoke, because just fuck it.
I'm proud to sound like a cat in a bag.
Yeah, I mean...
and I sing proudly and loudly around the house, even though I sound horrible.
It's the fact that sometimes I can sing well that makes it so much more painful when I can't. I think I'd almost be happier if I couldn't sing and didn't give a fuck. But I used to sing a lot. Like, I used to do choir and shit like that.
And you do musical courses and stuff as well.
Yeah, I've done all sorts of stuff. But yeah, just no fucking confidence. And I think now with super anxiety, it's just like, no. So now whenever, like, I'll do like a little singy thing in video, and I do it purposefully badly because I can't. It's not even an ego thing. It's like, it's just the part of me that just gets destroyed by anxiety all the fucking time. Just doesn't let me do something well.
Hey, creative curse. Amazing. I've been the same way every time I put some artwork anywhere and put anywhere that show artwork to the
equal
public.
Confidence. No, when I'm really, really drunk, I sing very poorly. But I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. It's one of those things where you obviously have the capability of doing it, but
some sort of mental block.
But you get some people who could just do it instantly, naturally, and they just have a naturally good flowing voice, where I think you have to put yourself in a certain type of mood to do it.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I just can't sing. I'm okay with that.
I still... like, I think that everybody can sing to a certain degree.
Yeah, you were trying to get me to do it, and I just sound like, I don't know, like a weird breathy idiot. It's going in your knicker drawer.
Yeah, beat that, roundheads. Sing a dirty sea shanty. I mean, yeah, yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life. It is for me.
We are drinking whiskey.
Mm.
Do we have rum in?
Yeah, they don't. No, you drank it all.
No, that wasn't me. That was Memory Man. He had a lot of rum.
I mean, you were both there. I was asleep.
I don't remember. No, because I switched from rum to whiskey.
Oh.
And then I woke up in the morning and realised that 2 bottles of rum have gone.
To be fair, one was a big bottle of rum and one was sort of half a small bottle of rum. So it's not the worst amount of rum in the world that he drank. I like rum. Everybody should like rum. Rum is fucking amazing. Brave. I fucking love that song. Don't make me. I'm not going to start singing that here because I'm just going to feel like a dick. I fucking love singing that song. That's such a good amount of fun. Also, like something you can't stop me from singing when it comes on is Tenacious D stuff because that shit is so much fun and funny.
You especially if your brother's around. You can't
God.
stop. You always sing it with him.
And it's just one of the most fun things to just have a sing song to Tenacious D. Absolutely not. Hopefully Mrs. Sick will treat us to Sir Sick singing in the shower whilst inebriated live show sometime. I will not be in the shower whilst inebriated.
Good luck with that. Him showering.
Fuck you. This is not fucking... This is not karaoke request stream. I want to really fucking make it its namesake because I will fuck up everything. Perhaps we should have a national rum day. Well, there's already Speak Like a Pirate Day, and I imagine a bump in rum consumption exists on that day. So, it karaoke stream. Like, I've got it. People must do karaoke streams. That must be a thing. And I don't mean just like people who are good singers fucking sing, like a proper full-on, yeah, there's 12 of us around and we're going to each sing a fucking stupid song. And
there's a National Rum Day.
There's an actual National Rum Day.
August 16th.
And how close is it to Talk Like a Pirate Day?
That's in September, I think.
Is it?
I think, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, 19th.
Farewell and adieu to
19th
you, fair
of September.
Spanish ladies, for we have all received orders to sail for old England. Okay.
And 19th of September is Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Okay. Ugh. I need to figure out if I can zoom this in a bit because I'm straining with my eyes. I think I need to... Oh, wow, that is so big now. Penis joke.
It's like giant teletext.
Yeah, but it's so much easier to read now. I think I need to have my eyes checked
National
again.
You Were a Mistake Day.
9 months later. Every day is National I Was a Mistake Day. Every day is National Humanity Was a Mistake Day. We've received orders to journey to Boston. Why is everybody receiving orders to go places? Where is Choco Cookie? I don't fucking know. She's your friend. Get her. Tell her off.
No, she might be busy or sleeping or whatever.
Or being a bitch.
Oh, that's nice. No. Oh, he's peeing again. Give me some questions. Here's a small bribe for Mrs. Sick to pimp out your voice and talk you into singing for your fans. You don't want me singing. You'll have to turn down your volume. Oh, Cookie is gorgeous. I love Cookie's pieces. I think the stuff we drink is 40%.
Did someone bribe you to sing?
No, they want to. They didn't actually pay, but they just said, "Here's a bribe."
Here's a bribe. Here's my invisible bribe. I don't know how much you'd have to pay me in order to get me to sing, but it'd be a lot. Just, and don't expect much because of me being nervous.
It's because he's drinking a lot. That's why he's peeing a lot. You know, 'cause that kind of happens.
I'm not drinking a lot. I'm on single shots like a good boy.
His prostate's fine. I've checked it.
Yeah. Unexpected prostate exam.
God, if I came at you doing that, you'd freak.
You'll fucking tickle my bumhole while we're cuddling. I fucking hate it when you do that.
I'm keeping you on the edge. So you don't,
On time.
yeah, I'm unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen.
Is the rum 40% or the 35% weakling stuff? I mean, I'm not drinking rum. I'm drinking bourbon, and it's 40%. It's Buffalo Trace. It's really nice.
The back dog creep. I don't even have to go anywhere near. I just have to touch his bum cheeks, and he gets worried. What are you doing? I'm just touching your bum.
Well,
I
have a reasonable amount of hair around my body, and so I can detect a wayward finger from
a parasite
from a long way away. And I'll be like, excuse me, where the fuck do you think your hand's going? And she's like, oh, sorry, I didn't realise my hand was there. Likely story, tell it to the judge. Mrs. Sick was drinking Kraken, which is 40%, or it better be, because that shit is expensive. Captain Morgan stuff is a right rip-off. Well, it's Blind Girl here. Oh, yeah.
Sir Sick has a fuzzy, hairy ass. He has blonde, fuzzy hair all over his body.
It's not fuzzy. It's blonde, but it's not like peach fuzz. It's hair.
Yeah, but it's very fun.
I am hairy.
Compared to my leg hair,
Yeah,
which
I
is
don't have...
I got thick, black, straight hair.
I don't have thick tentacle hair that can grab people from miles away. But yeah, I like Screech. What? There you go. Shit, what the fuck were we talking about? Singing. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Not for...
I think we had vodka as well in the cupboard.
We do have vodka in the cupboard. It's a really nice bottle, and that's literally the reason we bought it. Back when we used to fuck about with art and bottles, but we threw a lot of those away, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's like this big, long, tall, thin bottle, but vodka gives me a headache. Mrs. Sick pocketed the brown ball. Oh, just forgotten what that fucking means. Twat.
I don't know. I'm out of the loop on this sort of shit.
I'm assuming that it's an Pokey Bum reference.
Oh, right. Okay. No, that's not my deal, so I don't know.
Is it Crystal Skull vodka? No, but I would have the shit out of some of that.
Isn't that...
That's the stuff Dan Aykroyd sells, and he's completely fucking out of his mind.
I'm going to go bonkers and make some vodka that's blessed by angels.
It is like the claims he makes about it is impossible for a bottle to be this perfectly made into the shape of a skull. It's like,
I like the idea that you open it up and all you hear is angels singing though. That'd be great.
I don't know, it's a skull.
Yeah, but cackling then, a skull cackling, that'd be great.
I have a bottle of Crystal Skull just for the bottle. Yeah, you do.
I would. I really want one.
Yeah, I would have the shit out of one of those. But
not for the price he's offering at.
How much are they?
Expensive and overpriced for vodka. Because didn't somebody try the vodka?
Crystal Skull vodka tastes like lighter fluid.
Someone had the vodka and said it tastes crap.
Yeah. It's shite, but it is a good bottle. That's what you're buying the Dan Aykroyd funny bottle. That's what you're doing. I mean, you can imagine that the JonTron video probably increased the sales by a significant margin. Because, oh my god. But yeah, Dan Aykroyd is a full-on wootard. It's a little bit upsetting, I'll be honest. But, you know, c'est la vie. It is Aykroyd, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
It's good. It's as good as Nuka Dark. Isn't that the rum and coke thing?
I don't know. I saw Nuka and I just went straight to Fallout.
No, I think that's what they.
Oh, right.
One of the there's a bunch of Nuka Colas and one of them is rum and cola, but
Does it taste like piss?
I imagine that it's a bit shit. It's very unusual for you to any sort of if you're buying a drink for its sort of relationship to one thing or another rather than for its quality as a drink. The quality of the drink is usually absolute trash. Yeah, it's the Fallout BS drink. Is it shit? I'm assuming you've tried it, but yeah, I mean, I'd try it just to try it.
I'm assuming it would be if it's marketed by Bethesda.
Yeah, probably. You probably open it, it'd pour out halfway, and then it would just stop pouring.
And you look inside, and there's like a little tube inside the bottle.
No. It's just they just don't know how to make bottles. It just doesn't work. Like you can see it; it's trying to come out. It forms like a little bubble of liquid at the end, but it just won't come out. That's the Bethesda way. Just make it broken with added Nazi. Fuck me. But yeah, is that the rum? There is a new rum from a game. I don't think it's purely rum. I think it's rum and coke. If you're talking about the Fallout one, but yeah, don't buy promotional drinks. Just buy. In fact, just go to Aldi because they sell a lot of different boozes that are reasonable quality for fuck all. I mean, I drink their bourbon quite a lot, although it hasn't been in stock for like 2 weeks, and I'm absolutely devastated.
Did you cry a tear?
I cried all the tears.
It's the only time I ever cry. And when dogs die, yeah.
Who's got the best price for Crystal Head vodka? It's 50 freedom bucks for me. Oof. Yeah, it's probably similar price in pounds, so technically much more expensive. Also, it's sold in fuck all places. You could probably get it in Leeds around here.
Yeah.
It's got to be in Leeds.
They have those ones. They have those ones with the gold flakes in, so I don't see why they wouldn't have that.
I can't remember the name
it's
of
all
that.
Gimmicky
Is
type
it like
stuff.
Goldschlager or something like that?
I don't know, but it makes people like shit out gold.
Well, it would do. You're drinking gold. What is this whole USSR thing? Is it because you're all Russian bots or what?
Well, Blind Girl is definitely.
So you drank the Aldi bourbon supply. I didn't drink it. They had lots the last time I bought some, and now they've got none the last time I tried to buy some. Twice. Yeah.
Wow.
Nuka Dark Rum was a rum bottle covered in a plastic rocket for $80. Oh, it was actually a bottle of rum. Oh, I assumed it was with cola.
Can you do me a favour? You
Depends.
don't have to get up.
What do you want then?
Can you take my bra off?
Ah,
It's doing my head in.
it's still making me move. Fuck.
I can't reach the top strap on it. Thank you.
I did the bottom strap first. There you go. I love doing that one-handed. Makes me feel like a badass. But I just have to keep checking until I get some bourbon. But I've got some bourbon. It's okay. Not going to die yet. €30 in the Netherlands. Yeah, but don't you have reasonable access to decent vodka? You're not too far away from it. They're like, oh fuck, we better sell it for cheap, otherwise no one's gonna fucking buy it.
It's not a sexy bar, it's a sports bra. Calm down.
Yeah, it's just she's got massive tits, so she needs lots of comfy support. Aldi is shit here in the States, but great in Australia. Aldi is fantastic here. That's probably where we do most of our shopping, and it's one of the things, like we've got a Tesco's nearby which has a rewards card type thing, and you get, basically it works out to getting a penny back on every pound you spend. But the thing is, it works. There's something visceral about getting sent these vouchers that are worth actual money.
Average Joe, do you do sports?
Yes. Beat Saber.
Yeah, got to do.
That's a real sport.
If slow walking on a treadmill counts as a sport.
Yeah, we're not particularly into sports. I mean, I like tennis to a degree. I like fishing to a degree. Not much else.
I like badminton.
Yeah, badminton's all right.
I like table tennis. I like walking. That's about it.
Lidl is great. I used to spend too much there. Good night, IR. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't buy a huge amount of food at Aldi. It is mostly just the booze. But the booze is good. It's good booze. I like booze. Is fishing really a sport, though? Yeah, especially not when I only do it in VR.
It's more of a sport than some other things.
It's more of a sport than chess.
It's more of a sport than golf.
I think it's about the same amount of a sport as golf.
Golf is so boring. Arrogantly boring.
Arrogantly boring. I like golf. It's very all right.
I like it when they make mistakes. They end up like hitting the ball at people and shit. That's fun.
I like people getting hurt.
Yeah, that's why I like rugby.
No, we're not a particularly sporty family. Never have been. Don't like football at all, American or otherwise. Football bores the piss out of me. It's what annoys Memory Man most about me, because he fucking loves football. He's massive into FIFA. He's quite good at it too, like really good at it. Like top 50 in the world good when he has time.
That's where they're going wrong. They're supposed to be drunk when they play golf. Now, drunk golf would be amazing. I would love to see that. I'd actually watch that.
I just want to see what's on your coat of arms. Rum or whiskey? Whiskey, obviously. Yeah, or just swap golf for mini golf, but have proper professional golfers just be doing mini golf.
Have like a proper golf course, but with mini golf assets. Like, can you get it in the pirate's mouth? Ooh! Oh no, you didn't do it. You lost the championship.
I don't know. One of my favourite films is still Happy Gilmore, though.
That is a good one.
I hate that clown. You're gonna die, clown! Back when he used to be amusing instead of just sort of wandering around, vaguely making not even sarcastic comments, just sort of comments. God, I hate new Adam Sandler films. Ugh, they're so bad.
Full contact golf! Yes!
Full contact golf is a fucking genius idea. It's mostly just beat the shit out of each other. Yeah. Oh. Snooker with golf clubs. Stood on the stick. That would kind of be amazing. How about drunk frisbee golf? I mean, I thought that was the only way you could play frisbee golf, because it's the only way it comes up as a suggestion is when everybody's fucking drunk out there. Let's play frisbee golf. Yeah, that sounds like a fucking mint idea, mate. Yeah.
Just average up clubbing.
Now, are we talking about going to clubs or seals? Because I'm up for both, I'll be honest. I still a t-shirt that I really want. You know, you got I Heart Something, and the best t-shirt ever is I Club Seals. Just, fantastic. Or a picture of the McDonald's logo, and it goes, I'm eating it. I vote seals. No, just clubs. Just clubbing. Just got clubs. I mean, that's just gone. Everybody should, if you've got access to VR and you haven't played Gorn, go play Gorn. It's fucking amazing. You can pull people's heads off, like literally grab a person, grab him by the head.
I haven't played that yet.
Oh my god, it's amazing. The music's really cool as well. It's just like Russian throat singing type thing.
Naked Twister.
Unfortunately, as soon as I undress, everybody falls and yells, "I'm out." Used to work with a guy who unironically would regale us with his frisbee golf stories. A sad, sad man. I club babies to make vaccines. That's where they come from. I mean, these days we're not so brutal about it. We put them into blenders, feet first. You know, just to see the expression on their face.
That's just an added touch.
Yeah, you got to see the expression. Fucking hell, that's dark. Yeah. What time are we on?
Midnight.
Oh, I guess then, because we did start a bit later, but I had to because, like I said, knackered. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. As much fun as we've been having talking about clubbing seals and blending babies, and the sports ball. Yeah. So hopefully the next. I don't think I've got anything super important to do. Hopefully I'll find out sooner rather than later if I'm going to be completely fucking broke for the next forever. What? What?
Since I'm sick.
All right. All right. Someone's called themselves so sick. I mean, you're not. I'm going to hunt you down.
I am the true C.
I am Trucy. Hello, my name is so sick. I am real sick. That's funny. He doesn't have any content, so sick as shit. There we go. This is how you know it's really me. No one else could say something quite this clever. It's just not the same. Who sent the bots to attach you? Okay. Anyway. I'm going to binge watch some of your old videos now. Good person. Time to send some dislikes to myself. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, hopefully nothing big will happen next week and I can just get back into the routine. But yeah, we will see you next time. Good night. Dog bless. And may your God go dog you. Bye.